In this age and times comes great ideas, sweet memories,
new techniques,
untold stories about Africa and the world at large. Guess what? The new age brings on board a brand name in broadcasting technology.
Introducing Age Television. At Age Television, we serve you with professionalism
in news and event coverage,
live streaming, documentaries,
artist management,
video and photography,
social media management, and lots more.
For inquiries, call us on +27 061 773 9628
or 027 064 543 0136.
You can also send us WhatsApp messages on 078 229 4593.
YouTube HTV/Durban. Tweet us at HTV Durban.
Facebook at HTV Durban.
Instagram at HTV.Durban.
Email us at htvdurban@gmail.com.
Visit our website on www.htv.co.za. Age Television, celebrating the uncelebrated.
Yes, I can. Thank you. I feel very honored, humbled, and privileged to be here. It's a Saturday afternoon. People have taken their time not only to organize this event, but to be a part of it. So just for the people that haven't had an opportunity to take a look around, there's been a chess tournament going on, young and old participating. There's been a netball tournament that has happened and a football tournament. So why this is important is because if you take a look at this the grounds that we are at, it's in the middle of KwaMashu. It's a grounds, it's a facilities, it's there, but it could be in better shape. And the reason why I'm saying that is we need to contribute to grassroots activities. We need to contribute to grassroots development, right? Because that's the way we keep our kids off the streets. That's the way we keep them busy. And this is the sort of environment where they need to socialize and network in order to grow. So the more of these events that happen and the more of these facilities that are put forward and that are developed, that are curated, that are maintained, this will show in the development of our children coming up after us.
We see that one of the subjects of this event is to take the youngsters away from drugs and other illegal activities from the street. So what advice do you have for South African youth, especially in particular commercial?
Okay, so I think the issue of drugs and drug abuse is a very sensitive one. And I think the mistake that we continually keep making is that we leave this problem up to policing or to law enforcement when there should be a community-based solution that needs to come from it. And what I say by community-based is we all know who the drug users are. We all know who the drug peddlers are. By the time it gets to law enforcement level, we should have dealt with it as a community. And I'm not talking about mob justice and heavy-handedness, but just making the community aware, the kids in the streets aware that, the downfalls of drugs. Because we see this happening not only in KwaMashu, but in various other communities in KZN and the rest of the country. And it's a problem that needs to be dealt with and dealt with decisively. So activities such as these bring people to a safe environment, a haven where people can socialize and mingle and be safe, and to stay away from the temptations of any other things, whether it's drugs or criminality for that matter. So an event such as this, there should be many more. and there should be facilities like these and others that should be developed and maintained to a better standard. So it's a pull factor for people to come and have a good time here, not just on a Saturday, but a Sunday as well. What drives me is looking at people that have succeeded before me. You know, we all look to people that inspire us, and we need to aspire to be that change. We need to aspire to be those people that become inspirations to others. So if you look at where we are at now in our country, we have a situation where there's a lot of desperation. You know, there's poverty, there's hunger, there's all sorts of things, and we need to move away from the politics of desperation to the politics of inspiration. So the only way that we get up in the morning is we're inspired by our family, our friends, and other people that push us to become who we would like to be and who we need to be in some cases.
Talking about your ambition, what would you do different if you become South African president?
One simple thing: we'll act, we'll implement, action, deliver. I think the time for talking is done. We all know what needs to be done. Let's do it. That's as simple as it is, and we'll be non-apologetic about getting things done. People will say no, but you know, we've got all sorts of checks and balances. You know, and another issue that we have is red tape. We have issues of people blocking the system, and that's from within the government. The rules that exist, whether it be policy, whether it be the PFMA, the MMFA, the procurement at municipal and at national level, the acts that govern procurement. You know, if you look at how people, the service providers provide services and the rate at which they are paid, the time frames for the services rendered is crazy. You know, so it's the only difference from us and everyone else is we are doers. We've done it in our business careers, we've done it in our lives, and now we're going to do it one more time within the political arena. Action, implementation. That's the difference.
Finally, what word do you have for the organizers of this event?
All right, so I'd like to thank the organizers of this event. I think it's within the current situation with COVID, and I mean, we've had new restrictions put upon us a few days ago. It's a brave thing to do, to bring the community together here. So we admire what they've done. This is the first. This is not the first. This is one of many events that have been put forward by the organizers. So we commend them. This is bravery at its best. You know, they're not stopping and waiting for the situation to even out and to become normalized. This is when it counts. When people stand up. When the situation is, when the odds are against them. So we are grateful to be part of this. We are thankful to the organizers. They inspire us, you know, coming to see this on a Saturday afternoon and seeing how the community has been pulled together, the community radio station and every other person that's been part of this occasion. It inspires us to say, you know what, people are doing it. And it's just a reminder to say we're on the right track and you know, if they're doing it, then who are we? We should be doing it as well. So respect and major salutes to the organizers of this event. If at this point, maybe I can pull one of them into the shot, the main man. Maybe he can say one or two words, but just in front of the camera, you know.
Okay, how do you feel having the presence of Duduzane at this event?
I'm very honored, you know, to have Duduzane to come to Guamashu to such an event where we bring in the law enforcement with the community playing together. And Duduzane, by so coming, he just voluntarily, you know, understanding that to come to such a place, he could have been in some places, you know, but he chose to come here. So a decision that he takes, because we always say, depends on the decision that you take in life, that pave your way, then shows also how kind of a leader you are. He's such a good leader, very humble person. And he's coming from a very humble background, and he showed that by experiment, by coming, where you could see people, the kids, everybody wanted to take a picture with him. The guy is very lovable.
Thank you.
Guy's got a vision.
Thank you.
For the youth. So we need people like that. We've been hungry to have leaders, young leaders like Duduzane, who will inspire a lot of people, irrespective of where you come from. We see people from Guamashu Hostel, the way how they were excited to see Duduzane around them, taking pictures, having a conversation with him. So I think from moving from here people from this area, they have learned a lot from his leadership. So I humbly thank you very much to Duduzane for what you have done, even the choice that we have made.
I appreciate you having us here. Thank you.
I hope this is not only the first.
No.
Because we have lots of
No, and then just Mr. Kulu has done a lot of work even before my engagements with him. Historically he's done a lot of work with, I don't want to mention names, but a gentleman that was part of the previous administration, you know. Yeah, he's done a lot of work with my father, but and I've seen how his formula, he's been able to replicate it. You know, he's done stuff in Kanja, he can do it in Kwamashu, he's done it in other places. This goes to show that he is ahead of the curve when it comes to getting things done, and we appreciate you and we salute you for that.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
As for the record, I'm a marketing and development officer for SAPS Chess Association.
Yes.
So I'm running all the SAPS in terms of chess nationally.
Yes.
So I've been telling them that one day I will bring you to chess because we're doing chess in all provinces,
Yes.
and we have programs in all provinces.
Yes.
So we'll arrange to have you to come
Perfect.
to all these provinces so that you can see them what they are doing in their
Perfect.
province in terms of development.
Done.
So I'm sure wherever they are, they will see, and then we can see now that really now I'm going to bring you to
Yeah,
their
we're here
provinces.
and we're definitely coming to wherever we need to come to. You know.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, before we close, what word of encouragement do you have towards his ambition?
What I can say is that I see Duduzane growing very well in terms of leadership. I've seen leaders coming, and then I see something different from him in his style of leadership, his vision. The one thing that I noticed from him, the guy is smart, he understands the globally environment. Because when you talk about the standard of politics socially, he understands globally. When you understand globally, so you need to think globally. That is what he brings to us from people from our dark corners. If we see his vision and follow his vision, we are following the right path. If we follow the way how he does things. So for us, I think as South African who lost hope, because as people in South Africa, as South Africans, we just lost hope. But when we see him, we see a light and a hope. So I think we now have somebody that we can think of, look at and follow every step of the way. We are going to follow and lead his thinking and also his vision that he has for South Africa, not only in urban areas, also the people in rural areas. They just want to see you because they haven't seen you in rural. I'm sure one day we'll go to the rural areas.
Sure.
Also the interact will do. So that is what I can say about his character.
No, I appreciate the kind words. Thank you very much.
Chap, chap,
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Sibonga.
Thanks,
Thank
man.
you.
Sure.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Well, in a nutshell, I'm a father, I'm a husband, I'm a son, and I'm a community member as well. You know, I've got a family that lives here for a long time in Kwamashu, so I'm a community member as well. Yeah.
So you grew up here in Kwamashu?
No. I didn't grow up here, but I've got family all over here in M section, C as well. Aunts, uncles, cousins, everything.
So you are a husband, yeah?
Yes,
You are
I am.
married. So ladies, Duduzane is also a businessman. So tell us about more about Duduzane being a businessman.
No, I think it's been an interesting journey. I think what we need to remember is we're all in this together. We face similar challenges as business people, as young business people, and especially as young black business people. It's not easy to succeed with the playing field and the environment as it is. And that's what's dictated the business journey into politics now, to say, guys, how do we level the playing field? How do we change the rules of engagement? Whether it be policy, whether it be whatever mechanisms in the economy, to say we need a fair chance. We're not looking for handouts, we're not looking for favors, just give us an opportunity to display our talents like everyone else is getting opportunities. So as a businessman, I say to other business people, don't give up. We're going to change things because things need to change in this country in how we engage business, you know, but we need to take ourselves seriously first. If we don't take ourselves seriously, no one else will take us seriously. So let's focus on changing our attitude.
Yeah, we've seen yourself introducing yourself into politics. Will we see you maybe in future being one of those guys?
We're there already. What do you mean if the future is now?
Okay.
The future is now. Not in the future, the time is now. Not just for myself, but for all of us.
So will we see you maybe running for president?
Not maybe, we definitely are going that direction.
Okay.
2022 and 2024, watch the space.
That's
Coming.
wonderful. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah, nice one. So I want to know, as Duduzane Zuma, what inspired you every day? If you say what you know, I want to do this, I'm driven by this.
I think as young people, I mean, even when we were much younger, we all look up to people, you know, people that inspire us, whether it be people in our families or other people doing great things, whether it be in business, in politics, in sports, in entertainment. And I always look and say, maybe one day I can do that or achieve much better than that. I think that's what drives me, is inspiration. You know, you need to aspire to be a better person in life. So the one thing that we're missing is having people that are inspirational figures. You know, we need to build black icons in our society to say, if these guys could do it with the little that they had, then there's no excuse for us not to do it. Yeah.
So coming to foundations, is there any foundation maybe that we'll see tomorrow saying Duduzane Zuma Foundation, something like that? Will you implement something like that?
I think later on in life, I'm 39 years old now. Foundation-wise, maybe I'll see it in further down the line. Because a foundation, in my view, is an institution you set up to give back, but at a point where you've gone through life, you understand the challenges, and you're ready to give back without any confusion. You know, you'll find people, you know, young people starting up foundations, but themselves, they don't know what they stand for. You know, foundation is not for exposure. I'm not going to start a foundation just to get some sort of exposure or fame. That's not the basis of what a foundation should be. It should be to give back. So at this point in time, we give back in whichever way we can, outside of the confines of a foundation. When the time comes, we'll definitely start one up. Right now is not the time. There's still a lot that needs to be achieved.
So do you see Duduzane Zuma as the President of the Republic of South Africa in future?
I think that's not my decision. That's for the people to decide. Yes,
so
absolutely. Yeah, no doubt, with both hands. If that opportunity comes, 100%. If people believe that I will add value and I can take up that position to make a difference, well, 100% take it with both hands.
You know, I just want to find out,
yes,
you being Duduzane Zuma, when it comes to journalists, sometimes they mix match who former president,
sure.
I made a mistake there.
Yes, sir.
You know, when you face the journalists, they use you in terms of fighting their fights, because you know that they're being used sometimes. They're being used by some people. So how do you handle that? Because you, as Duduzane Zuma, you're just you.
Sure.
You're not in conjunction with your father.
Sure.
So how do you overcome that? Because I think it's a very hard situation that you face. How do you maintain that you always?
Sure. No, I think it's actually a simpler situation. The reason for that is I'm my own person. Like I said, I've been a businessman my whole life. I haven't been a politician. So what people like my father have done and other great politicians in their time, dead or alive, they've done it within the situations and the environments that they grew up in. I'm chartering my own course. It's got nothing to do with my father. But yes, I do respect him. Yes, wherever he can advise, he will advise. And I appreciate whatever value he puts on the table. But this is my journey. It's no one else's journey. I've made this decision. I'm walking this journey, and it's got nothing else to do with nothing to do with my father. So when journalists approach me, I always say to them, guys, if you're asking me a question that concerns me, I can answer without any issues. But if you're asking me to be a spokesman for someone else, I can't do that. So it's not an issue. I understand what they're trying to do and what they need to do. It's fine. As we move along, we will deal with it. Yeah.
Oh yeah. So Msholozi, as a businessman, as a business person, do you have programs, social responsibility program where you give back to the community?
Yeah, I've done that throughout my career. You know, it's no secret. I haven't been living in South Africa for quite some time now, because of some legal and political issues that happened. So unfortunately, during that period of time, I haven't been here. But there's certain programs that we're looking to re-engage and to restart. But in my business career, I mean, you'll take a look around in areas that I've been a part of the economy. So, as far as parts of KZN, Gauteng, Mpumalanga, you know, from the mining perspective, we've done a lot of interesting work. I mean, we've given back tremendously. You know. So it's something that we've done and we'll continue to do. And as we move forward, we need to up the standard and up the game, and that's something that we plan on doing quite aggressively.
So lastly, so your message you have to youth of Wamashu, youth of South Africa as a whole, to team?
Yeah, I think we're at a place. Firstly, I appreciate the warmth that I received here at the sports ground. I think, unfortunately, people cannot see what's happening here, but there's a sports day of sorts, tournaments, there's chess, which coincides with football and with netball, and there's a nice, vibrant engagement and situation with the community. And why I say that? I mean, it's a Saturday afternoon. People could be anywhere, having a good time, but it's quite busy here, and we appreciate the people that have put this concept together. And why I start off by saying that is when it comes to the youth, and the message that I'd like to put across is we're all in this together, right? We need to understand that this journey, from now up until the next 50 years, is ours to contribute to, is ours to control. We should stop making excuses. We should stop saying, we blame so-and-so, young, old, black, white, history. And the reason we're here today and the reason why we've been given this opportunity is because we have the tools and the skill set to get the job done. So it takes everyone to get involved. So the youth, we need to reset the way we do things. We need to redistribute the wealth, and we need to rebuild this country. And the only way that will happen is if we all pull together. That's my message.
Social media handles?
I'm not on social media at the moment. Yeah, I'll be coming on at some point, but for now, I live on social media through various people that support me and have given me the opportunity to say what I need to say on their platforms.
My name is Sergeant Sifiso Xulu. Ilokhuza namhlanje le tournament esikuyona i-tournament ebihlelwe i-Department of Community Safety and Liaison in partnership with eThekwini Police Sport Development. So this tournament, it's about police and community challenge. We call it police and community challenge. So ngale mdlalo ke sithathile sayiletha la kwaMashu ku ground number 5 no ground number 6 ngoba sizama ukuthi sihlanganise umphakathi kanjalo namaphoyisa ngoba siyazi ukuthi kunale gap ekhona between amaphoyisa kanjalo necommunity. So sase sibona ukuthi ke kubalekile ukuthi sithathe amathimu asemphakathini ngokuhlukahlukana kwawo bese futhi sithatha ama unity aka law enforcement ukuthi akwazi ukuthi ahlangane ndawonye adlale ngoba sinama teams sinama groups ayi2 sinama teams esoccer ayi10 esuka ku law enforcement nama team awu10 aqhama kwe community kanjalo ke lama team awu2 azodlala abese kube angene kuma finalists. So kuzothi ama finalists both teams abazowina bese bedlala ama final labo bantu ke bozobe sebedlala ke le competition esibiza ngokuthi i police and community challenge la sobona khona ukuthi who is the best between the community kanjalo from the law enforcement. Agcini kuphela ngokuba ne soccer sine netball kanjalo futhi sibe ne chess. Sibonile ingane ezincane abanye baqhamuka all the way i-team from eMthwalume ePortshepstone ngase eSouth Coast bazodlala balethe team behamba nomfaka Muthwa la elethe ingane ezu20 kanjalo ke nama team kaqhamuka from different places including even nabantu amaphoyisa adlala i-chess representa i-national represent i-KZN nationally nabo bebekhona la bezodlala. Akugcini lapho kuphela kodwa futhi sinama cyclists laba bebeshopha amabhayisikili ingane ezincane ebezibhizi shopha amabhayisikili ngoba kuyakhombisa ukuthi if ingane from zisencane siyifaka kwi-sport theni zicabanga into ezibhedayo kodwa zikwazi ukwenza ezi-right because ingane by nature zi-active, so i-activeness yazo ziyifaka kwi-crime. Yingakho sithi ukuhlanganisa wonke lama sporting codes in one distinct ground lokho kuyasiza kakhulu ekuthenini sikwazi ukulwa ne-crime ngoba i-enemy yethu sonke it's a crime. So it's good lama tournament sibuka nendlela ababeyiphetha ngayo abantu begqokile ama-mask kanjalo futhi abantu bekwazi ukusanitizer ne-distance futhi beyigcinile nenamba beyifunakala ngoma COVID-19 regulations sikwazile ukuyigcina. So ekuhleleni lemidlalo nama-sponsors esiwabonayo la ubuningi bawo akhona la ngeke ngiwabale ngoba i-list is long. We are happy and we are still looking for more sponsors to sponsor such event because we need sponsors because ama-sponsors iwona enza ukuthi le micimbi noma le midlalo ikwazi ukuqhubeka phambili.
In this age and times comes great ideas, sweet memories,
New techniques.
untold stories about Africa and the world at large. Guess what? The new age brings on board a brand name in broadcasting technology.
Introducing Age
Television.
Television. At Age Television, we serve you with professionalism
In news and event coverage,
live streaming, documentaries,
artist management,
video and photography.
social media management, and lots more.
For inquiries, call us on +27 061 773 9628.
Or 027 064 543 0136.
You can also send us WhatsApp messages on 078 229 4593.
YouTube, HTV/Durban. Tweet us at HTV Durban.
Facebook at HTV Durban.
Instagram at HTV.Durban.
Email us at htvdurban@gmail.com.
Visit our website on www.htv.co.za. Age Television, celebrating the uncelebrated.